The 450 VS has a very strong back gauge supply panel. From cut buttons to the display. It has a forward and backwards button for driving on the back gauge, as well as programming keypad for programming the amount in that you want the back gauge to go to. Let's look at the back gauge for a moment to get an understanding of its different speed calibers. The back gauge initially has its own cover. If we were to take the cover off, we'll see the back gauge in action. With the back gauge in action, we have two different speed calibers. The back gauge basically operates when you first push the button for forward or backwards at one speed, and then evolves to a higher speed ratio. If we were to program, let's say, 4 inches into the cutter, it runs at one even speed back to its set location. Going back to, let's say, 16 inches. The back gauge at 16 inches shows that one of the benefits to the paper cutter are the nylon drops. These small droplets that stick down are spring-loaded to fit stationary to the table to avoid any stock from getting under the back gauge. Now let's put the cover on the back gauge and look at the rest of the cutter. With the cover on the back gauge, it keeps any materials from dropping down into the back gauge area. The 450 VS Plus is extremely easy to operate. I'll show you how easy it is. First, let's say we wanted to cut our stock at maybe 9 inches. We will program in exactly that, 0900, and hit OK. Now our back gauge is moved to 9 inches. We'll go ahead and insert our stock into the paper cutter. Get our stock in place and do our cut. The machine displays a very strong LED light that gives you the ability to also cut at cut lines anywhere you desire to cut. The LED light operates very easily across the pattern. So if you have specific tick marks to cut on or scratch marks to cut on, it gives you the ability for that. If we want to next go to another cut, we'll move on from here. The machine gives you the ability to either push the paper stock out or move to your next cut. If we want our next cut, let's say, to be 6.5 inches, we'll just enter it in the keypad, hit OK. The machine moves to 6.5 inches. If we would like to push our stock out and we're finished with our cutting, we hit OK and the stock is pushed forward. And then it returns back to its location of 6.5 inches. So you can use your push out at any time with the stock. Very simple operation.